Robert Howes was convicted.
Dead sinner, say your prayers, half-breed!
The last friend that Bruce goes to check in on in Absolute Batman is Edward Nygma, and what he finds is absolutely haunting. Because when Bruce goes to Eddie's lab, he sees something closer to Brainiac from Absolute Superman. Because it turns out, Mr. Harvey, who was broken in half, Bane knew that Eddie was the brains of the group of Crutchwood battle, but it's turned horrifying, because Eddie got his eyes gouged out and had his skull slammed into the ground. And when that happened, facts became questions, reality unraveled. And if you thought that was dark, well, the reason why Eddie didn't go to the hospital like the others, instead, he decided to stay behind and upgrade himself. So he rebuilt what he lost with machine intelligence, transforming him into a self-made cyborg. The last friend that
Disney History Minute! When you think of Bambi, you probably imagine the innocent, helpless fawn from the Disney film, right? Well, the book it was based on was very, very different. Bambi, A Life in the Woods was first serialized in an Austrian newspaper in 1920. As a naive fawn, the book follows him through his developing relationship with the human hunters encroaching on the forest. The message is that life is full of danger, and Bambi ends the book alone, isolated, and grizzled, but a hardened survivor ready to teach the next generation. Sultan, an avid hunter, was not talking about deer. A man of Jewish heritage, he'd changed his name from Sigmund Salzman to avoid the increasing violence against Austria's Jews. And most academics read Bambi as an allegory for Jewish survival amid rising anti-Semitism in Europe. And you know who agreed with that theory? The Nazis, who both banned and burned the book. In fact, when Germany took over Austria in 1938, Sultan and his wife fled to Switzerland, which is where he saw the 1942 Disney adaptation, stated tersely that he liked it, and then never spoke of the film again. And now
Father, I'd like
to talk to you.
What about?
That lazy slave. Would you sell her to me for cheap?
What would you do with her?
I would kill her. I would. I want to be really strong when I grow up. A fighter who can protect everyone.
Sounds good to me.
Do you really mean it?
I don't feel so well.
Father.
What the? That wailing! It's barely human. Hey, go shut her up! Wait, I don't feel so well.
Father, I'd like to talk to you.
What about?
That lazy.
You better have a damn good reason for calling me into existence.
The release hook on the rocket booster has failed. You need to unbend it at once. It's our only hope of saving the originals.
I'll do it. For him.
Be warned, once outside the ship's cloud, once outside age at a fantastic rate.
Everything I do is fantastic. Go, Bender. Bender. Go, Bender. Go.
Dead hero. What's that for?
My life's work is complete. You better have a damn good reason for calling me into existence.
The end it at once. It's
Go.
That is one dead hero. What's that for?
My
again, man?
Don't worry, I'll get us out of this.
Just give it up, dude. I knew you couldn't fix it.
Dude, I fix stuff all the time.
No, you don't. Ugh. You did it to me again, man.
Don't worry, I'll get us out of this.
Other party.
Stop right there.
Party. That other part. Don't.
What do you mean?
The cart, the shoes, the party, that other party.
Stop right there. You know Muscle Man pushed me.
Muscle Man wasn't even there.
Fine, I'll fix it.
You mean like when you fix the grill? Or when you fix the hot dogs by burning them? Or, oh no, wait, I know. You mean like when you brought us down here and locked us in the freezer to find more hot dogs? Oh, but surprise, surprise, there are no hot dogs.
But I can—
No, don't even say it. Just shut up so I can find a way out of here before we freeze to death.
Mordecai! I found the thermostat! I can totally fix it!
Oh no. I'm sick of you saying that! You can't fix this, okay? All you do is mess things up and ruin people's lives!
Sorry, I just wanted to help.
Stop pretending like you do anything but get me in trouble! You can't fix anything! And now, I'm gonna die because of you.
No! Dude, don't be mad at me! Mordecai, don't die mad at me!
Too late.
Mordecai? Mordecai? Oh no. Oh no! I can fix this!
Don't.
Wait, what the hell are you wearing? Is that a bra?
What? It's just a wife beater.
Where are your pants? Where are you wearing?
So you what's wrong? She's mean.
No. Nothing.
with 3K verts, always a good time, you know, especially.
I think I speak for everyone here when I say it is very exciting to be in a room with you, Mr. Tolkien. Okay, we loved publishing The Hobbit, can you tell? Given to an heir, yeah, who must destroy all evil, yeah, on a magic quest. What happens next? They walk. Somebody's following them. Walk, hide, walk. Steal some mushrooms. Get on a boat. Walk. Elves for the first time. Wow, walk. Nighttime, walk. Attacked by tweez. Okay, it's a lot of walking. I'm not a third of the way through! Walk. Meet a weird bush guy. Walk. Finally a town. Safe. Eat, rest. Show everyone their secrets. Get the fuck out of there. Run. They got a new tall guy. Run. Scared. Stab a Dementor. Run. Dementors can't run. Show everyone their secrets. Get the fuck out of there. Run. Safe. Eat, rest. Show everyone their secrets. Get the fuck out of there. Run. They got a new tall guy. Run. Scared. Stab a Dementor. Run. Dementors can't swim. Fuck back to Azkaban. Okay, well that seems like a good place to end it. We'll publish it. I'm almost halfway. Rest. A bunch of elves. They've seen elves before, but now they got a dwarf. Walk. Heaps of walking. Path is blocked. Walk underground. Orc. Run. A Balrog has come. Kick him in the ass. You shall not fuck with me. Walk. I'm sick of elves. Get on a boat. Bottom is an asshole. Motherfuckers on a magic quest. Fellas in the fellowship doing what they do best. What if for a while they rode a massive hawk? I think I'd prefer if they... This is my book, motherfucker! They'll walk if I tell them to! Get that weak-ass bird shit out of here! Motherfuckers on magic quest. Fellas of the fellowship doing what they do best. On the horizon of this forest path, you see a group of dark, cloaked figures.
Tiptoe, careful what you wish for. You don't wanna end up in my space, no. Wishful thinking you might.
Every day, this man pulled seaweed from his feet and boiled it into soup for himself. But today, no matter how hard he pulled, the seaweed wouldn't come off. Instead, it spread fast until it covered the entire village. Doctors from all over came to help, or a villager died. That's why And if the fallen weeds were sprinkled with salt, they would die instantly. A boy named John, amazed by Jack's skills, clung to a shred of hope. He begged Jack to save his uncle, who was on the brink of death. Jack agreed without finally confessed. John's father, his own younger brother, had recently died. He didn't believe in the old superstition, so he took John into the mountains, hoping to see his brother one last time. But what they witnessed was pure horror. John was kneeling over his father's body in anguish, while the uncle stood a short distance away, watching. From that moment, the strange sickness began spreading through the village. But after hearing the story, Jack couldn't shake a disturbing question. If John had been the one to touch the corpse weed, why was the uncle's condition so much worse? If your closest friend caught something like this, would you be terrified? Every day, this man pulled seaweed from his feet and boiled it into soup for himself. But today, no matter how hard he pulled, the seaweed wouldn't come off. Instead, it spread fast until it covered the entire village. Doctors from all over came to help, but none of them had any idea what they were dealing with. In the end, they called for Dr. Jack. Jack instantly
Elegy follows a team of astronauts in the near future. They land on an asteroid much like our Earth, but all living beings are frozen in place. Eventually, they find a kindly old man named Jeremy Wickwire who invites them inside to explain the situation. They're actually in a cemetery. Most of the frozen people they've seen are dead bodies staged in a way that was requested while they were alive. Jeremy is a robot stationed there as a caretaker. He proves more foe than friend when the drinks he gave the astronauts are revealed to be lethal poison. He later stages them on their spaceship as if they're ready to take off for home. This one left me so uneasy the first time I saw it.
While there are men, there can be no peace.
The unassuming Jeremy turns very cold in his delivery. One of the hour-long Twilight Zone episodes that aired during just like you. Rod Serling's closing narration hammers the point home.
Doing this ever since the picture came out, because when you just say the ideas, they sound to this room suggesting that they weren't quite sure.
So this ridiculous situation happened at a chess tournament. Basically, this grandmaster is playing this grandmaster on this board, but neither of them are at their boards. And that's because Mishra likes to analyze the position, but from the opposite side. You see, in this game, he's playing with black, but he's standing behind Neiman's side to see the position from his perspective. Previously, he actually did this against Gukesh, and while Gukesh was seated at the board. But Neiman had the answer. He went to Abhimanyu's side of the board and started looking at the position from Abhimanyu's perspective. And this GM basically lost his mind at how dumb this looked, so he had to get out of there. So this ridiculous situation happened at a chess tournament. Basically, this grandmaster is playing this grandmaster on this board, but neither of them are at their boards. And that's because Mishra likes to analyze the position, but from the opposite side. You see,
That's Caleb. Why you should never underestimate. I have not. This cable's not letting his lug. This cable's not. This cable's not. This cable's not letting his lungs expand. Cut it off him. Got it. Hey, hold it! Help me! Hey, I gotta. Give me an ETA on the truck.
ETA on 81 is 3 minutes.
Help! Be right down. Cab, crews, find a place to dig your heels in. I'm anchoring off you two. Ready? Set. All right, I got you. Just hold on tight. Okay. Victim secure, cut the cable. I got you. Get that. I got you. Brett! Oh my God! Any day now! The ladder's here!
Herman, go!
I got you.
Go.
That was rock and roll up there. Yeah, didn't know I had it in me. Never knew till you go for it.
I am not dead. I mean, that's laughable. Check my pulse. Go ahead.
It's late on Ash Wednesday. An Asian teenager in a slammed-out Acura offers you a plate of chicken vindaloo.
Do you accept?
How am I supposed to answer that?
Oh, you tell me.
Okay, the answer is no.
What's the problem? Is it the teenager? The ash? Is it the Japanese performance sedan? Maybe it's the Indian food.
No, that's...
The teenager is Armenian. The day is Rosh Hashanah. The dish is sag paneer.
I don't want it.
Why not?
You can't eat during an interview. I don't want anyone...
You don't want car!
The car is a lime green Scion. The season is the solstice. The dish is chicken tikka masala.
Yes.
No.
Yes, it is. Yes, it's chicken tikka. Chicken tikka. Oh, yeah. That's a dead-on. For some reason, Indian food seems to do the trick. Maybe it's the cumin.
I am not dead. I mean, that's laughable.
I think we should be safe here.
I have ascertained that you are legally positioned within GDR invasion jurisdiction. Pursuant to protocol, I am justified to pacify the situation by terminating your life. The situation is about to become kinetic. Do you have any last words? Do not resist or risk escalating the situation. You have not uttered anything but have instead evacuated your bowels. Your bodily functions are both shameful and indicative of an escalation of the situation. I will now de-escalate the situation by ending your life.
Wait! At least tell me your name. I deserve to know the name of the man that kills me.
Oh, it's Hubert Hot Dog. My friends all call me.
I think we should be safe here.
Why you should never underestimate the lodge you play in Foxhole.
Mr. Wall? No, wait a fucking second, you're not supposed to be here.
Oh no, leave me alone, please, I'm begging you. Hello.
Why you should never underestimate the lodge you play in Foxhole.
Now let's see if a paper clip can set off the lightest trigger that I own. As always, press down on this lever to cock the pistol, and now let's get a paper clip on there. Okay, alright, so we can do it behind the screw. Let's see if I can do it on the tip of the screw.
Don't you want to be younger, more beautiful?
I think I'm kind of happy the way I am.
Let me show you what it does.
Let myself out.
No, wait. Guess how old I am. How old do I look? What the hell are you doing? Oh, good, you're here. Did you bring more? I'm all out. Who is she? Did you bring it? Yeah, I did. Give it to me. What is she doing here?
I was just leaving.
Give it to me. Get the hell away from her. No! My green!
He's the most inside Al-Shabaab!
Don't you want to be younger?
During your comings and going in the apartment building, you'll often run into a tall and mysterious figure, Shadow. Shadow appears as a tall person in a black robe while holding a white mask near where his chest would be. Shadow doesn't speak, but he also doesn't appear to be hostile. In one of your first interactions with him, you will have a chance to give him some food, which establishes a sort of friendly relationship with him. After a few more encounters, he might show up in your bedroom. In your bedroom, he will open up his dark robes and entice you to enter and embrace him. Sam feels an unnatural call and desire to enter the darkness, but if you do that, that will be the end of Sam. Instead, you can establish firm boundaries and ask him to respect your room. After that, he'll hang out in the kitchen with the rest of the party members and occasionally gift you items that you can use for crafting. We don't really learn much more about his story, nature, or intent. We can only communicate with him by observing how he moves his mask around.
In today's video, I bought an airsoft collection off of Craigslist that's worth over $8,000. We have some full-scale rifle, but you know, at least it makes it a little bit easier to carry around. And of course, like all SCARs, it has a fully adjustable stock back here to 6 different positions. And now you might be asking, where does the battery go? Well, this guy is actually rear wired, so actually if you take out this little pin right here and take off the little butt pad right there, you'll have a fully exposed little battery section right here. So it doesn't have a crazy amount of battery space, but it's definitely better than most airsoft rifles. When I first picked these up, he said most of the airsoft guns in the collection I bought were actually stored in a storage unit, so there was a little bit of like water damage or some kind of like white, like hardened marks on them. Not really sure what those are. So damage operator, you look in too bad of condition now. I did go ahead and run a few rounds through most of the airsoft guns in the collection before I bought it, just to make sure they worked, but obviously without a proper chronograph and proper range, I couldn't really test if they in between, and no luck. So something about the hop up or bucking or nub is completely broken. But just still aiming up a little bit, I was still able to hit some insanely good groupings. But overall, if the hop up wasn't complete trash, this guy would shoot absolute lasers. I think this is my first time ever shooting the exact bullseye in the middle, which is definitely fun to look at. Other than replacing whatever is wrong with the hop up, this thing is actually in pretty good shape after I cleaned it up. Now let's go and see what we got up next, and of course see if our luck continues. Alrighty, going to the second airsoft gun of the video, the machine gun. And I know expensive collector airsoft guns, we're going to continue with this guy. This is the limited edition PTS FPG airsoft gas swellback submachine gun. And I know what you're thinking, Wag, that's literally a plastic right there. Go ahead and press that. That'll actually fold forward. Then up here, there's a little plastic piece. Go ahead and pull that upward. This whole stock system will go ahead and collapse everything into place. And then to get this guy fully In order for us to understand the events that take place later in the game, we need to understand as much as we can about the prologue. We know we start off in the living room of a house, standing in front of a static TV, surrounded by solo cups, bongs, and liquor bottles. There is even a picture of our son on the wall, with the other half of the picture missing. We're going to call this person Dan, because even though I believe this person is our son, I've been told over and over and over and over and over that this person could be our younger brother. And even though I'm pretty sure he's not, to appease the masses, we'll just call him Dan. It appears there is a note written in red. I'm going with or seal. We can spot streaks with a red hue at the bottom. Is this blood? We can actually find a burial site with a shovel next to it. As we start digging up the site, we notice that it's a body, a female body, and it's naked? Upon examination of the body, we can see a large laceration on the stomach, and what appears to be a gunshot to the head. The body also isn't horribly decayed. indicating that it could have been buried fairly recently. Did we know Dan are good or evil? Have also been traveling with us, maybe even being the mother of Dan before something happened to her. Both points would explain the large amounts of drugs, alcohol, and even why the picture frames are face down or scratched. Might even if we did know her, it wouldn't make sense for us to bury her naked. I'm also doubtful that the game creator would make us this evil. Unfortunately, but where her story has ended, ours off causes the game to cut to us following closely behind the RV, traveling through the town of the car, and crash. And walk around. And if you continue up the road, it becomes clear already something feels off. And now I'm tasked with finding Dickhead Dan if I ever want to get my rifle back. After the wreck, we wake up in the bathroom on the second floor of the house we crashed into. How long has it been? And how did we get here? In the distance, we can hear what sounds like a plane engine, and it sounds like it's getting closer. If we hurry outside and look up, we see that it is a plane, and it's flying dangerously close to the ground. It appears that it's struggling to stay in the air. That, or the pilot is drunk. Eventually, the plane disappears behind the trees, never to be seen again. But going back inside, we notice something on the table. It's cooked mystery meat and a note that says, "They all want the yellow stuff. Don't let the fog rise." Was someone else here? Are they the reason we wake up upstairs? Did they leave this note and food for us to find, as a means to warn us and help us survive? And most importantly, did they touch my ass? All of these questions will have to wait for now. We need to assess our situation. We see the direction we came from, and to the left of that is the car we fucked up. Behind that is a dirt road. This is important for later. Looking more left, we see the direction Dickhead Dan went, and if we want to find him, this is the best way to start. Not very far up the road, we find a church, where we ask Jesus for a murder weapon, but get no reply. As we leave the church, sad, we start looking around for a new religion, when we spot the RV in the distance. Walking up to it, we see that it's been abandoned, with a GPS, a note that isn't important, and a map of what looks like Florida. Outside, we spot a single chair next to a urine puddle, because Dan is a loser and has no friends. Behind the chair
Come on, boys, put the fucking lead in them! You motherfucker, just try it! Shut up, goddammit!